Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to what is going to be one of the biggest and busiest weeks in Marvel Rivals to date. On screen right now is the trailer that was just put out for Season 1. Yes, unfortunately, there is a change to what I predicted earlier on. And jumping right to the end of the video, you can see Dracula right there. First of all, I did think several months ago that from that cinematic trailer and the bats flying at the screen that this was Morbius. In fact, that is not the case, and if you do want Morbius in game, it looks like we'll have to wait a long time for that to be added into game. But the rumours of Blade coming in at some stage, this of course is good links. However, in this particular narrative of the story, it is Dracula that is going to be our big bad overall. But if you still want Morbius, let me know in the comments, is this going to be a character you'd like to see in the future? Bats flying aplenty. So one of the big things to note as we go into this story that's obviously Galactus starting us off for, we can see the moon is changed to a red moon. Could that symbolize a character ongoing in the future? Quite possibly. But we seem to be thrown into the upside down, denoted by the A of the Avengers Tower shifting to the upside down. We're not, Stranger Things, but this is still the upside down, or this is a mirror dimension of what we know. The Sanctum Sanctorum is of course under attack. This is what it looks like when it's looking nice and pretty, which you'll probably see in different types of game modes, new maps, and things that we're going to see more info of in the coming days. As part of the content creator program, I've definitely seen and heard what is going to be coming, and it is pretty darn hyped. So just enjoy the Sanctum Sanctorum being ripped to shreds like it's just about to be. Or instead, Doctor Strange is going to be overpowered and thrown into the mirror dimension himself. Or he's going somewhere else. Wherever he's going, hopefully he has a nice trip. For those that enjoyed the Doctor Strange movie, here's a good still of that to kind of illustrate where he's in, but he's going into more of a broken version of, well, wherever he might be going. So in the trailer, we see the Baxter Building. This is a version of the Baxter Building, and here's another which kind of looks similar to the Avengers Tower, so it might just be a rehash. And NetEase and Marvel Rival have opted for this particular version right here, which actually looks pretty good. Now we're going to slow down the footage here to showcase not what you think I'm going to be doing or showcasing, but this is important to see the look of the characters. Avert your eyes, children. Obviously, there's going to be other people that are going to focus on this for whatever reason. Do not. This is all about the character's look. This is where we get our full glimpse of the, not really the rigs, because the gameplay will showcase a better version of that in-game, but at least if we've got the outer shell of the characters, even part of this cinematic, it's still pretty darn hyped. I mean, look at things there. We've got Invisible Woman. In a moment, we're going to see the arrival of Human Torch. There he is, coming right into shot. And there is Mr. Fantastic. These models are amazing. They did a fantastic job with these, and of course this is it going towards the end of the trailer, but it's just so darn good. Really impressive what we've seen from the visual aspect, and the cinematography crew, the game capture artists are amazing for NetEase and Marvel Rivals. But there was something that stood out to me and something that I need to bring to your attention, and that is what could be the future. You can see Reed Richards is working on this contraption right here. This is called the Bridge. So the Bridge is for after the events of Civil War and the Skrull invasion, ultimately leading to Norman Osborn being made head of S.H.I.E.L.D., Reed began searching for answers as to what could have prevented those events. The Bridge was created by Reed Richards to observe parallel worlds where would be able to see how other realities had achieved peace. This is an incredible piece of just extra lore to Marvel Rivals, because Reed Richards is in knowledge of everything in Marvel Rivals' universe. He knows what the Dooms are up to, in theory. So I think this is a really kind of brilliant Easter egg that could shed a lot of light on Mr. Fantastic and the Fantastic Four being able to make such a big impact into the future of this game, and why that's been set up early doors, which is a UK term for setting up right at the beginning of the game's existence, is that he's all-knowing. He's going to be the only one with the greatest level of genius intellect to deal with the Dooms, and I love that little Easter egg and lore point that Marvel Rivals and NetEase have put in. But what are your thoughts on what you've seen in this trailer? Are you hyped, especially for what's going to be a big week? Put it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this video. We've got a very busy week on the channel with coverage of things when it comes to buffs and nerfs. Let's all get rivaling, and I'll see you soon.